So this is a video of my campground that's for sale. It's probably going to be a long video because I'm going to walk around and then it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while for it to upload. Anyways, this is the bridge. The bridge needs work. The wood is all old and rotted. It needs to be replaced. The beams underneath the bridge are fine. The structure underneath the bridge is fine. It's literally just the boards. About $2,000 worth, maybe $3,000 worth of lumber, unless if you have somebody go over it. There's over 300 feet of creek frontage. This is a certified trout creek. It goes both ways. I have both sides of the creek to the road. I'll step over here so you can see what's going on over here. The property goes all the way to the ridge, way up there. It's a very long, narrow piece of property. This side of the property is straight and it goes all the way straight up. The other side of the property has zigzags. This is cabin 1. I took pictures of it. I'm doing it fast as I can because I really don't want you to come here to look at the property unless if you're gonna buy it, because it's a lot of work showing it to everybody. Also, I'm gonna need proof of funds before you ever even come out, so don't call unless if you could show me that. I'm sorry, this is a fading dream for us. We just wanna go somewhere new now. It's a little isolated for us, which is somebody's heaven, but it's not ours. So that's cabin 1. This is cabin 2. They're both about 16 by 16. There's a lot of overgrowth. It needs to be trimmed. Like, it's just me, man. I can't do it all. I thought for sure people were gonna come and help out. I had ideas of community and whatever, but it just never happened. I guess I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. If this is a little raw for you, I apologize. This is cabin 2. Sorry if it's dark in here. I took the boards off the walls because they were put in green, they shrunk, and critters were living in the walls. Technically, this is the sink area. That's the bathroom. There's a shower. There's another sink there. There's a toilet back in there. There is a little bit of rot up in that corner. It needs to be dealt with. There's the stairs to the loft. You know, you can put a bed, a couch, whatever in here. There's a loft up there. If you guys need to check it out closer, I highly recommend you pause, do screenshots, and zoom in, because I'm trying to go fast. This is cabin 1. I'm going to show you the inside. It's a lot like the other one. Excuse the mess. I'm using it for storage a little bit. It's kind of like the mirror image of the other one. So it has a loft. And a bathroom area. Same story with the walls over here. There's a shower, there's a spot for a toilet, and then there's a spot for a sink right over here. There's a hole in the wall for the air conditioning. It needs a new air conditioner. They had a wall-mounted heater in it. That would be the kitchen. All these cabinets are coming with it. The stuff that's mine is going to come with me. This was a utility closet. I personally think the wall needs to be redone, reframed. The electricity needs to be redone. This is it. This is just a little bit smaller than the other one. This travel trailer is my travel trailer. It's coming with me, or I'm going to sell it. It's not coming with the property. Unless you want to give me another $5,000 for the travel trailer, then you can have it. That's what I paid for it. That's what I want to get for it. I've only had it a year and a half, and I hardly used it. This is the only one that has full hookups. There's the septic. Goes down along this hump and goes that way. I don't know where it goes to. The post that the electricity was on fell over. This is where the water is and everything that needs to be connected. I had it ran to a water hose. But the reason why I have this is because I didn't want it to freeze over winter. It's insulated. The infrastructure is here for the hookups and the water. However, it needs new spigots. I have bought the frost-free valves. I have not installed them. They need to be installed. They will come with the property. You can install them yourself. I'm not doing it. It's really... I was thinking I was going to do everything, but I really just got in over my head. See, there's one over there, 2, 3. And 4 RV spots. All of these RV spots are, in fact, creek frontage, but it needs cleared up. Somebody needs to get in here and just do a lot of work. Clearing out all the trees on the bank. And then there's wonderful hangout spots that go down all the way over here. It's a certified trout creek, and I have caught trout here. Little barbecue spot. This is overgrown, but this is really our favorite spot to hang out. And that tree decided it wanted to hang over. It wasn't hanging over before. Ow. Something in my toe. This is a tour that I give to everybody when they come look at the place, okay? So I'm trying to just sum it up so many of you don't have to come. I'll refer you to the video and you can watch the video. Don't come. Waste of time if you're not really interested. It's an excellent opportunity. I think a person could make $50,000 to $60,000 a year here through Airbnb and various other things. So this is my wife's personal favorite spot of the property. There's a little cliff outcropping over there. And there's just like this rapids. It's absolutely stunning, beautiful. I love it. Whimsical, even. So the property line comes along these guys. So there's a house there. They do Airbnb there. And they got someone in there all the time. They make a killing. And then this people are second homeowners. And they don't Airbnb their house. They could, but they do not. They just own it, and they're like never here. I've seen them here maybe 3 times in the year and a half that I've been here. When I did see them, they were super sweet. Property keeps going in a straight line all the way back there. So I'm at the back of the property line, not the back of my property line, but the back of the neighbor's property line, where it butts into these guys' property line. Right here, if you look all the way over there, right there, sorry, finger. There's a little road over there. Between that road and my property, which is at that stake, there are 3 lots. At the back of those 3 lots, there is a right-of-way, and that right-of-way dead ends into my property, which may give you, I'm not saying for sure, but it might give you another access point into the property and out of the property if you just cleared a few of these trees off. And then you would have a second way to get in the property. It does say right away. It does dead end into the property. If you look up the deed of records, it's all there. Okay. This is a cabin. It needs a new window. It's a tiny cabin, primitive I would call it. It used to have electricity, but somebody came in and stole all the electricity when this place sat vacant for years and years. Cabin 5. It's a simple little cabin. Sorry, I got some storage in here too. It's really small, maybe 10 by 10, something like that. There's a loft for a bed. And, you know, some stairs. Just a little spot, super simple. You could see that it used to have electricity, but it's been cut. So there's nothing there. I have a bathhouse that would go along with this one. That's a kind of a pond right there. So back in the day, I don't know what day, but back in the day they used to have a little fishing area here. So there's a dam right here. It's all busted. You could see the dam. Sorry. See the dam right there? Which I'm sure you could rebuild. However, the water and the silt and the tree shrubbery and stuff has gotten in there, and it's just filled this in. So this used to be dug out and there would be fish in here, and then the water would divert and it would go over here to feed this little pond also. And you could catch fish in both of these little ponds. Bluegill, you know, something fun for the kids, because you're going to bring your kids camping with you. There's a few more spots I think you could stick cabins back in here too. A lot of ferns everywhere. It's beautiful. Rhododendron, mountain laurel. Wildlife abounds. This is cabin 6. Again, it needs work. Everything here does. It's all out of level. This is a little bigger than the other cabin we were just at, cabin 5. It's got some cabinets in it. Nice loft area. Needs work. This one smells the nicest. I believe it's the newest. It's got a metal roof. So when it rains, same with cabin 5. When it rains, you'll just hear metal. It's not insulated. It's very primitive. Used to have electricity. This one still ran, at least. But somebody did cut the supply line to it, so that'll need to be worked out. That's the main road right there, up the property. And if you come over here, there's it used to be a shed. It still is a shed, but really it needs to be tore down. There's some trash back here that needs cleaned up. It's really, I would either turn this into a home site or a group camping area. I think it would make a wonderful group camping area. Just because you could park back here and there's all kinds of space and stuff. Just a thought. And just up the hill is the shower house. Right in here I replaced about 40 feet of pipe. This was the major construction project that I did. I spent a lot of money fixing it. There's the pipe that they had in there. It was like patchworked in. They kept on bursting and patching, or I have no idea why they did it like that. Anyhow, I replaced it with Schedule 40 pipe all through here. So it's all brand new and it ain't going nowhere. When I did that, I put a clean out right in there somewhere. There's an on-off valve right there somewhere. There's an on-off valve in there. That'll turn the water on, which will pressurize an area in here. Right in here. Which will give you access to 4 more camp spots, which I would call glamping spots. And then we have our bathhouse right over here. This is the bathhouse. It's got 2 stalls. So there is some mold on the ceiling.